All right, we're going to multiply these two imaginary numbers. The first step when you have a number under square root is to write it as the square root of the positive number with an I. So that will be our first step. This is the square root of 7 times I, because I can't simplify the 7 part anyway. And here I could write this as 3 square root of 35i, or I could put 3i times the square root of 35. It's up to you whether you want to write the I after the square root or before. So for this first one I wrote it after, second one before, to show you it doesn't make any difference. Alright, so what do I have here? On the outside I've got the 3i squared, right? I have 3i squared. And the square root, I've got the square root of 7 times 35. Instead of multiplying those together, I noticed that 7 is a factor of 35, so I'm going to write 35 as 7 times 5. So I can see I can take a 7 out of here. So we'll do that at this next step. So I have 3 times, now I squared, that's the number -1. Out of this square root, a 7 comes out, so I get a 7 coming out, and I'm left with that square root of 5 inside. So notice I end up with a real number, but it's a negative number because that I squared made it -1. There's no I left in the problem. So I have 3 times -1 times 7 is -21, and I have the square root of 5. And that is our simplified answer.